I've been joined by Mr. Mohit Malhotra, CEO and MD of Godrej Properties, to talk about the real estate business and an overall outlook for the industry. Thank you so much for talking to us. The one big project that everyone is talking about right now is Godrej RKS, your RK studio project in Chembur. Right. So how is the project doing since its launch now? I think it's been what, 2-3 weeks now?
Yeah, it's been almost 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
So we have had very good response, and even if you go to the site now, you will see a bustling environment. It's a very marquee project.
Right.
We have consciously decided to, position it in the premium luxury segment, and it's made from an end user perspective. The sizes are deliberately kept little larger. So we are seeing a lot of positive end user response in the from the customers, and we are quite encouraged by the response.
Right. I believe at present there are 142 units that would be sold under this project. Any numbers that you would like to share with us in terms of sales that you have been able to log so far?
Yeah, I think let's wait for the quarter to end, and then we will be anyways reporting the numbers.
Okay.
But as of now, we are very happy with the momentum which we are seeing.
Okay.
Yes.
In terms of the inquiries and the agreements that you are also finalizing.
Yes.
Okay. I was very curious about the pricing though, because I know you have mentioned that it's a collector's edition, the RK Studio project, but at the same time, the price range for a Chembur market, you're charging quite a premium. So, and the current state of the luxury market, the way it is, what was that, that kind of, prompted you to come out with this kind of a price strategy? And aren't you worried, or what is your take on this?
So it's a marquee location. It's not just location which is marquee because of the address and RK heritage, but also from a connectivity perspective, it is extremely well located. So that is one big positive. If you go a little bit, we have done drone shoots. So once you go a little high, and if you're living on the higher floor, you get very good green views.
Right.
So that's a big positive. We have done the quality of development which we are doing is actually world class. It has all amenities. We have done a bit of retail on the ground floor. So overall, we wanted to create a very high-end product, because this is one of the most unique projects, unique sites in the city, and we wanted to add to the, the skyline of the city from this project. So the elevations are designed with the Art Deco style of architecture. So we were very conscious of creating a very high quality, high-end product. Because we wanted to add to the city. This is something which will be remembered. Now, of course, when you're spending a lot of money on the product, we will have to charge to the customers. But again, as I said, we are not seeing any resistance in the market on the pricing, and people are appreciating the product. So this is not something which is, and again, we could follow this strategy because it's a small project.
Okay.
We have almost only 140 units to sell. So we are also not in a rush. This project will take 3 years to complete. So it's not that we are in any urgent rush to sell. We are going to sell it and gradually after the launch. But this is for this is a product for the person who wants a high quality product.
Okay.
And so that's the whole thought process. We don't feel it is, it's been overpriced in the market because it's a unique product.
Right.
See, finally, price is a function of the value which you bring on the table.
Right.
And as long as our customers are seeing value, we are pretty happy with it.
And what about the trees project? How is it doing?
We are right now doing construction for Godrej Trees Taj development, and Godrej 2 commercial development is also going on. So again, this project has done extremely well, and we hope to get more projects here.
I believe it's the first time that Godrej Group is tying up with Tata for the Taj project.
That's correct.
And how big will be this property?
This will be around 150 to 200 odd keys project. So something which will add to the character of the project.
Right.
and again with the commercial development in our own, in our own project. So there is almost like a in-house demand for this particular hotel.
Now, the government has come up with this alternative investment fund to help the stressed projects. Has Godrej Group been approached, or are you planning to be part of this stress fund?
So, it's a good development which government has done. It was a need of an hour for the industry. See, we don't need money from the stress fund because we are doing very well. We are not approached by that specific stress fund, but there are a lot of stress projects where partners have been approaching us, the banks have been approaching us, and we evaluate them on case-to-case basis. We haven't done any. We are not looking to enter brownfield projects where construction has already started. But in case there's a developer who is in need of cash flow and has good quality land banks, we are buying lands from them. So the money which we are giving to them is now being used to complete their projects. So we are indirectly participating in it, but not directly.
How do you plan to raise money in future? QIP was one of the avenues that you explored. So what about the deployment of money that you have raised from there? Any thoughts on that?
So we have been, we are following counter-cyclical strategy in the market. We feel that the current distress environment presents a unique opportunity for good players like us. So basis that thinking, we have done 2 rounds of fundraising over the last 2 years. So right now we are sitting at close to 3,000 crores of cash on our balance sheet and have a deployable pool of between 5,000 to 6,000 crores, which we intend to deploy in the industry. So as of now, we are looking to deploy capital, not looking to raise any more capital.
Right. So this 5,000 to 6,000 crores, you said,
correct.
that you want to invest over the next 2 years or something?
Yeah, over the next 2 to 3 years in the new lands.
The under construction
No,
projects?
the land
okay.
projects.
Land projects where you will be purchasing.
Yes, either purchasing land or doing joint ventures.
Right. And also about your commercial portfolio, how is it doing?
Yeah. So we are as a company focusing largely on residential sector. Of course, we are doing some of our very marquee developments within Vikhroli. This is our flagship project, Godrej 1. We are also doing few developments in NCR, in Pune, in Bangalore. These will be, again, very high quality core assets, and that we are developing through our fund platform. Where Godrej Properties would be investing, a small amount of capital, but largely invested through the fund structure.
Any plans of real estate investment trust anytime soon?
In very early stages.
Okay. So right now we are not thinking
right
of.
Now, right now the focus is to create this asset pool, and then eventually we can take a call on this.